for some dungeons. Uh, uh, uh. uh. Hmm. Damn. Yes, right. What? Why is Blue Mage only 70? Oh, Blue Mage is something serious, I guess. I'm going to chill over here because the main quest is right there. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Should I actually be doing the main quest? Maybe. You know what? Yeah, let me actually do it. No reason not to. But I don't know how. There's still. I love this. Still 2 quests. 2 Asia currents. Probably over here. Wait, no, I've been here. Probably down here. Maybe we should speak with General then. Raban's invitation. Lieutenant, Commander Hext. Fine work. The heck? Fine work you did today. After Specula Imperatoris needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Valgar's star yet burns bright. I'm glad, I really am. You should know that Alice was injured in the fighting. Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear that she will make a full recovery. Erdola's parting words, on the other hand, ring less favorably in my ears. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to his so-called royal hunt, this bull would fain accept. What troubles you, Lise? Oh, it's nothing really, just that we're almost to the end. But we've still got to save Kyle and do so much more. Find her soon enough. Pippin has been his best man scouring the Castrom's archives as we speak. Listen, Lise, it will take time for us to fully occupy the Castrom, prepare to advance into the box. While we wait, there's something I would like to show you, both of you. After all, this may be the last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push. Don't see why not. Then come with me to Radiata. From there, we'll need to follow another road south. Oh, here we go. I thought we were going forward. What was that nod? What is happening? Agero. I don't like this boat. There's gotta be more to it. Just gotta be. It's just gotta be. Who's back here? Who's that? Wolfgestein? What? This is definitely not here. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, I thought that you could get up here. But how's there no ether current here? Leave me alone. What am I even doing? Slaughter her wife 5? What the hell? Now Aenor is said to have taken 5 wives he all loved with equal measure. When those wives were hunted and slain, he swore revenge against all mankind, and not stop until he himself is killed. Slaughter wife 5. Slaughterhouse. Who wrote that? Well, that main translator guy? Yikes. Oh no, I don't think I know this village, it's so small. Even after all these years, it's still the same. I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome. Liberty or death. Lieutenant Lease, I brought you both here for a reason. Oh, Lieutenant Lease. Lease is all the way over there. Let me get a proper sitting.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
Our house, liberty or death.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Wow.
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords.
He's got a pretty big house.
Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire.
Alamigo.
There was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Not the vaccine again.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death.
MS Paint.
Liberty or death? Liberty or death? If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
I already forgot his name. Was it Wilbert? Elderbird?
Send you home to mend, did they?
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier. What do you think those words mean?
Liberty or death.
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work. And it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much.
He's got no
I want to live
lines.
like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder. Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lys, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask. Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too. I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
Save everybody. Liberty or death. Has it really been 20 years since he wrote those words? Even a blind man could see that Lys wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust into a position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of so many, isn't easy. When you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. She thought Alice was dead for a moment back there. It's one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that of another is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her. That's good. It will make her a better commander. But first, she needs to learn to carry it, not let it break her, to remember that some causes are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength once. Mayhap they'll do the same for her now. Right then, I think I'll have said enough. Two of you can head back. I stay a bit longer. I understand. He's been away for a long time. He probably wants to be alone for a while. Head back to Rayada. With all these quests? Closing up shop. An important individual. You're one of those adventurers, aren't you? Travel this way and that, always helping. Well, I believe I speak for all of us. Need your help. I'm sure you've noticed. We don't have much. We don't have much. The only reason we get by is a merchant who comes and sells us supplies. I say sell, but it's so cheap he might as well give it away. Trouble is, without so much as a word, he suddenly stopped coming. I'd go and search for him myself, but anyone who could have kept watch while I'm gone has been conscripted by those damn Imperials. You try asking around at Radiata if anyone's seen him. He's always talked about going there, so I figure it's a good place to start. Family first. I heard you were adventurers. Breed. Bird meat. Past problem. Bugs. Boots made for walking. Transport the earthenware vase to the specified location before the merchant grows impatient. Oh my lord. Oh, it didn't start yet. I lose dual casts when I summon the bird. Why does that happen? The hell? 20 God's forsaken years. Did it have to be like this? They've walked this road together. It's such a waste of time. It's almost like they did this on purpose. Because they know our only way up is back around. But, I mean, I have to go over here anyway, so it's whatever. I'm missing 2 8th currents. Whoa, 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 whoa! So you can't go down here manually. What's the point, man? Oh, you can't. There's probably one over here since I didn't go here. Of the bridge. Why not make this? You can just make an invisible barrier. They know how to do that. then lift it once the player reaches this area. The main story quest. I don't know. Why is Neckbreaker always here? Yeah, I've heard of him. His name's Frank. Some folks say he's doing those people a favor, but I think he's up to something. Merchant traveling to Coldhearth. Wait, that's the guy in league with the Imperials, isn't he? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while. Coldhearth? Why would anyone sell their ways in that ghost town? Yo, what is this? Oh, is this the link up? I actually don't even know what I'm talking about. Wait, am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? I don't know if it's Imperials or Bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Split up. You head northwest and I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Insists pause and he tried. Send me letters every day, but lately he sent nothing. Sure, he's okay. He's really strong, just like you. When he comes back, we'll go hunting and have griffin meats all the time. Pop's dead. Where's everybody out? Let's take this guy out. Suspicious youth. 7 hells. He's onto us. He's seen us. Saw that dead's as good as alive to the Imperials. too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're all Amigan, not even conscripts by the looks of them. Barely adults. In fact, some of their faces look familiar. Wait, I remember. They're from Radiata. They must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they captured or killed. Oh gods, Alisei and Alphino could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radiata and find Nago. What's all this about? You two look ready for a fight. We were ambushed by villagers outside of Radiata. Thought they might try to attack you too. Are you alright? Hey, we're fine. The twins are at Stark's. Alisei was asleep last I checked. Sorry, did you say you were ambushed by villagers, not soldiers? Did they not see what we just did to Casham Albania? Goddamn fools.
Oof.
Lise, Glide, we overheard you talking. The ones that attacked you, they were young, less than 20 summers. I thought so. It's always the young ones who have only ever known the occupation. They're the ones you've got to look out for. See, the only decent work we found in Radiata is for the Imperials, and everyone knows it. Children grow up knowing it. We have pounded into their skulls. Best they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer. Bloody fools, after everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for the resistance, not against us. They've been living in the shadow of a Casham their whole lives. Few victories won't change that. You get some who can't wait to spit in their soldier's eye. They get a beating for their troubles. Worth. Even so, the ones that don't fight back but refuse to beg, well, they just starve. Eat the dogs that bites his master's hand, and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding, see? In the end, the ones to learn to abide are the ones that survive. Now you may say that's all about to change, and I believe you. Me here do. But a young man or a woman who grew up only knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to. It comes to remember that. The sooner we liberate Alamigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things don't have to be this way. Only then will they know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves, together, a better home than they've ever known. I'll never get used to it, killing my own countrymen. In the heat of battle, it's either you or them. But after, when you've had the time to think about what you've done, well, Alisei will make a full recovery, but I doubt she'll be well enough to the field again after it's over. I can imagine how you must feel, but I want you to know that many of us here are grateful for good at Albania. The lady in red. Lise has a proposal. Been thinking, if Alisei needs more time to heal, maybe we should move her to Ralga's Reach. She can receive much better care there. After all, our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Gdania. Indeed, and given that what Mistress Woad has told us, I would rather she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Nago, go and see about getting us a carriage. Escort, Alphino. You should get your sister ready for the journey. Clyde, would you mind going on ahead and telling Orella that we're on our way? On a bed waiting for Alisei when she arrives. More quests. Listen, can you help me? Look for a mate of mine. I've ventured as far as I dare, but there's been no sign of him. Just decided to set out one day for the Arms of Mead. That's the name of a temple to the west of Alagiri. The path to get up there collapsed ages ago. The stubborn bastard said he'd allowed to climb over the rocks anyway. Can't help but feel that something bad has happened. If you've any way of reaching that temple, I'd appreciate knowing what's become of it. Be good news. And on the other side, Alliance. I lost a dear friend. Dear brave monstrosity. Here's gold, bring him back to me. But wait. Can't even fly yet. They want me to go over here. Asking me at the cold hearth. I'd love to help. The situation is kind of complicated. Some Imperial soldier said he grew up there. He went to the Guardians willingly, if you can believe it. They made him a watchman at one of their labor camps, and he's been funneling all his pay to me. Granted, I keep peddling my goods at Coldheart. Afraid his friends and family would use his gifts to turning his back on them. He got the smart idea of sending me up there, selling whatever they need for next to nothing. The thing is, he hasn't contacted me in days. Shane too, on my next trip, was supposed to deliver this bottle of Arak. It's hard to come by nowadays. Paid me good money to find it. Do you mind taking it there for me? As for this conversation, I'll leave it up to you whether to tell anyone. All things considered, I think he might wanted someone to know. What's the lip sealed guy? What is this? Did you find any sign of the merchant? He was paid to come here by an Imperial turncoat. He worked at a labor camp. Oh, it can't be. A bottle of arak. My son said he said someday we'd... Never mind about the merchant here. It's not much, but you deserve it. Thank you. Helping a friend. Excuse me, sir. Mind lending me a hand with some friend of mine? Bertaz. Her name, she seemed troubled these days. Sweet woman, I'd like to help her. I want to talk to her. She's always been fond of travelers passing through, so I guess she might help a bit. Burden. You good adventurer lad Robon came here with. Well, I'll be. What can I do? What can I do you for? That guy's worried about me. That's kind of him, but troubles are nothing he can help with. Be a strapping young lad like yourself could, though. Meaning to find my son. Fine young lad gone. I'm 20 now. Guardians came through here, scripted all young men. By the grace of Relgar, he gave them. Trouble is, though, my boy never came home. Guardians have long since these will come back. We'd go and search for him. We're left cold heart. I'd like to get to on my own. Bet you'd be willing to take a look around for him. Bless you, child. I can't imagine where. There's a good chance he passed through Radiata. This is only what I've heard from the merchants. True, mind you. There's Guardian outposts all over. He was looking for a place to lay low, but we're moving on. Have to be there. Name's Errorite, by the way. He's pulled out funny hair. Old scar across his cheek. I know him when you see him. I don't know him. God of Pharaoh. God Offering. Yes, yes. Wait, no. Sure, I know him. Been a long time since I've been around here, though. Back now. Shut up about 2 years ago, escaping from Guardians. I couldn't stand the thought of them dragging him away. Did my son. So I helped keep him out of sight. Thinking back on it now, quite the gamble. Of course, it would have only been a matter of time before they caught on. A friend of mine, Stark Road, helped make his escape. Took him out with a shipment of provisions. Memory serves, made a stop of Specula Paratorius. I don't know where they went after that. Not sure if that helps you any, but I'm afraid that's all I know. Best of luck to you. Dude. Back already. Did you find out anything? Is he safe? Passed through the Guardian outpost to the north, so he escaped then. It does my heart good to know he's out of harm's way. I sure do miss him. Finding Finn. I'm sure you're tired of me badgering favors, but mean the world to me. Keep looking for my boy Irat. If he passed through that Guardian outpost to the north, then he'd have to stop at Alagiri, rest and gather supplies. I know it's far, but please go and see if there's any sign of him. Wait, what? Harry, Gerard. A few bells ago, a pair of customers questioned him. Didn't say what else they talked about though. It's not my place to pry. Come to think of it, the soldiers who stopped by my shop mentioned someone who came from Coldheart. Could be they know the man you're looking for. Thank you, Janira. That'll be useful here. Gerard, can't say I know him. Truth be told, if you're looking 2 years ago, Alagiri isn't a place he... Oh, Lieutenant Hawk, I already recognized. So what do we owe the honor of your presence? Where is he? Yes, one of my subordinates is from Coldheart. I would introduce you to him. Afraid he was dispatched not long ago to destroy Magitech drones sighted near Specula Imperator. In fact, I imagine he should be arriving here there very soon. So he's where we should have started at. She said he's to the north, so why am I going to Alagiri? This is the third time I'm doing this. The last 20 minutes. Whatever business you have will have to wait. This area must be cleared of Magitech drone post-haste. They could be upon us at any moment. I'm sorry, but I must ask you to vacate the area. Perhaps if you're willing to assist me. Have a look at my map. This is our present location. I'd like you to survey these 3 areas and dispense with any drones you encounter. Speak after you return. No drones. You returned and area scratch. Excellent work. Now then, what is it you wish to speak? Your mom's looking for Goldhearth. Yes, that is my home, but I'm afraid I don't know this Fairrights fellow. Say that he left 2 years ago. No, I was forced to leave long before. 5 years ago, the Guardians came and conscripted any able-bodied men they could find. One of the unlucky few sent to Doma, so I thought. People of Doma attempted to revolt. In the ensuing chaos, my unit was all but wiped out. I was the only survivor. I thought it better to brave the unknown and return to the Imperials, and I made my escape. I followed the perilous venture, no promise of tomorrow, yet somehow I managed to my way to Ulda, where I enlisted in the mortal flames. Honestly surprised Goldhearth is still there after all this time. The population dwindling as it was, I'm certain the Guardians had robbed the place of all its prospective soldiers and rest of it to the sword. Enough of my rambling. Fortunately, I don't know the man you're looking for. But if he was seeking safety, likely found it with the resistance. Whether he meant to fight or flee beyond Belsar's wall, their help would be indispensable. I'm sure they will have answers. Your only son. To speak with someone from the resistance, might I suggest seeking out the gun tomorrow? You would be hard pressed to find a man who speaks than him. Be back at our camp. Do best if you can. This is so triggering. This way, that way. This way, that way. Alright, yeah, yes, he's a member of the Resistance. Good lad, can't say I've heard any complaints about him. His unit was dispatched to Alamigo not long ago. Hurry, you may be catch him near Castrum Albania. I can't. Really can't. What is this quest line? They really got me going everywhere across this area. Been asking 10 different people where this one person is. He's literally right next to it. This isn't a quest extending game time, I don't know what is. Glad of the talk of the science. Moment brings you here to the peaks. Looking for arts. Half of his mother, you say? Hey, well, he is. Where should I put this? Resistance. Alright, I'll tell you. Alright is, or rather was, a member of my unit. He was reassigned to the light of unity for just in gathering Garlean intelligence. Turns out he bears a striking resemblance to the son of one of our Garlean contacts, Alamigan merchant who bribed his way into citizenship. He agreed to allow Arite to stand in for his son that he could infiltrate their military. The price was steep, steeper still, have placed among the most renowned unit of Alamigans, service to the Imperials and Skulls. He supplied us with indispensable insight into the inner workings of their military, all the while maintaining his turncoat facade. He's even gone so far as to take arms against his Eorzean comrades. However, after a recent clash with the Skulls, he ceased all contact with us. To be frank, we feared the worst. In the event anything should happen to him, he prepared a final letter to be delivered to his mother. Having come this far on her behalf, I think it only appropriate you be the one to deliver it. Tell his mother he died fighting for the freedom of Alamigo, that his selfless sacrifice will be forever honored by soldiers and civilians alike. We could have sent us from here to the north, Castrum, and to right there. Just 3 parts of the quest. Instead, we had like 7 parts for no reason. Oh my, you're back. You were gone for so long. Did you find anything? A letter from Erard. Does this mean he'll be coming home soon? About that, man. Or I suspected something had happened. I didn't want to believe it. The boy was also always so kind, so fierce. He was the sort of man who'd want to die fighting. With his head held high. Sure, that's what happened. At least I know he's excuse me, I need a moment. His last words. Sorry about before. Deep down I always knew something happened, but I didn't want to believe it. Whatever he had to say must have been terribly important. Sorry, I thought I was ready, but I can't. Would you mind taking a look at it first? Start tearing up again. Tearing up again. I'll never make it to the bottom of the page. Dear mother, if you're reading this letter, then I'm very sorry. When we return home, please don't be mad and don't be sad. Just know I did what I had to do for the sake of Allah me go. I had hoped to deliver this to you in person, but I have a gift waiting for you. Alagiri. Take care of Shidani. Go to her and tell her it is time to rekindle the flames of hope. You will know what to do. I pray this brings you the same happiness brought me and so many others from the years. What did my boy have to say? What? I just said it out loud. Even when he's gone, he's looking out for us. I know I've been nothing but a nuisance to you, but I think you could go and pick up that packet. Yo. Thank you so much. What do you mean pick it up? We're coming. I swear if I have to go back over here, there's no way. There's no way I have to go back over here. It's a surprise. It brings you to Alakir. Ah, yes. Our hearths and homes have been cold for far too long. I assume this was meant for some glorious end when the soldier from the skulls gave us. I've always kept it close out of habit. No one ever came to claim it. I see, so he sacrificed himself for the resistance. Please give his family my condolences. Unbelievable. Even if I had flying, this would be annoying. Oh, thanks. You moved a little to the front. There you are. My nerves had me up, walking about all over, waiting for you to get back. So, did you get the package? Now, let's see. There are seeds in here, and a note. It says these are date palm seeds from Garlemald, and they'll grow even in a soil as barren as ours. May the fruit of these trees bring you health and happiness always. Oh, that boy of mine, I have to tell the others, there's a planter to be done. So the package made it here safely. Done well, Glad. Who are you? Forgive me, name's Erard. Oh, you probably already knew that. Mother always did have a gift that could help. Wait, what? Sure, you have a lot of questions. Hope clear things up. As you likely already know, I'm working undercover in the Garlean army. Member of the Skulls, I proved this resistance, provided the resistance with intelligence, and this race presented itself, swayed battles in their favor. The Battle of Castellum Veladina first urged my superiors to speak with Cordola and convince her it would be in their best interest. Wait, I believe you were there as well, yes? Sadly, it was not always so easy as whispering new choice words into the right ear. I was to convince them of my loyalty. I had to follow all orders. No matter how horrible. I let down more than my fair share of friends and countrymen, convincing myself it was greater good for the resistance. Still believe that, but I know full well there are those who never forgive what I've done. I thought it better than they believe I died in battle. And Erard to come, it's time for me to move on. What will I do now? Oh, this war is far from over. I cannot continue my fight here. No, I will assume a new identity. Find another land whose people long to be free from the Garlean's grasp. I will miss this place. Thankfully, it's in good hands now. Farewell, Glide. Next we meet, I look forward to fighting with you on the same side of the battlefield. The only reason she's at the entrance, so he doesn't meet her over here. You should have seen the looks on everyone's faces. Practically snatched the seed out of my hand. The Erards can be here to help plant them. Something the matter? You're not still worried about me, are you? I promise you, I'm fine. You bring me so much. I wish I knew how to thank you. Tell you what, when these palms get to growing, you can have all the dates. Speaking of which, I best be going. Seeds plant themselves. You take care now. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Party gift. Well, it's you. Thank you for helping Bernarda. I was actually hoping to talk to about her. Been acting strange again. She always been stubborn about keeping troubles to herself. Sure, she talked to you. What? Is this the exact same shit? There's just so much work to go around. This rate it'll take at least 5 years to... God goodness, you scared me. What are you doing here? Have a floaty thing on your head. Worried about me, are they? I keep telling them I'm fine, but they don't listen. It's you're here, though. I could do with hope from a brave young adventurer like yourself. Meaning to thank Yalani holding on to those seeds for us all. I mean, I need someone to take Algiri. To be honest, I've never traveled very far from Coldheart. The others could take me, but I'd feel much safer in company of someone who's Raven Wiles, are you up for taking me on a little adventure? Glad to hear it. I doubt I'll be needing any bags. Let's go online and get... We are not about to go all the way this way. And we could go straight through here. Are they gone? Goodness gracious. I'd heard stories of savage monsters out here. See them up close, I had no idea. I swear if you weren't here, I'd be telling Air about my first and last trip to the Alagiri right about now. Okay, I think I'm ready to keep going. Speculum Imperatorus. Even from home, I could always see that damn spire looming out everything. There was no going anywhere without the Garleans saying so. Not that I had anywhere to go to mine. Now that I finally do, I'm glad we're rid of them. Can't really say I've ever been so nervous. Through a big lock. Nothing. I was half expecting it, but soldiers doubted me. Our arts was brave enough to pass through while they were still here. What was the boy thinking? In any case, we're halfway here. With my legs on the bottom. Didn't I? I can't believe how long I've been on this one quest. I thought I'd be in Ralga's Reach by now. Well, for now, not again. not sure how much more adventure my heart can take. It's always so dangerous out here. Suppose it was worth it though. Never seen a town so beautiful. City's 10 times this size. How gullible do you think I am? Now let's go and see this Galani. So this is her. She seems like a sweet girl. Intertwining quests. Glide, good to see you. How's everything? Are you preggers yet? The mother of the fast skull soldier. According to my son's letter, I have you to thank for keeping his safe all this time. Thought it only proper I come show my appreciation in person. Now we can finally put that barren soil of ours to some use. Think nothing of it, I'm just relieved to know it reached you safely. Yeah. Clyde, what brings you back to Alagiri? They're the murderer! Murderer! Thanks to Brazen Book and testimony from good people here, I was pardoned by the Alliance leaders. Still keep me under close watch, of course. I say that I blame them. And now Whitehair AM has been gracious to offer me room and board. Speaking of which, we run into something of a problem. I was hoping to get your thoughts on the matter. Alagiri was once famous for a particular type of spirit, a rock. Sadly, the ingredients needed to make it have grown increasingly scarce. Stores of the stuff were promptly depleted when the Guardians took control here, but the soldiers were so taken with it, they began shipping in ingredients directly from Garlemald. Say when they left, so too did the supplies. We think more. It would not do well for Alagiri to be without its local specialty trade begins booming again. We have searched everywhere. All of the date palms native to this area have been cut down and the soil is unfit for planting. Do you know of any places where this plant still grows? Oh. Is something the matter? Yo, put brother out. They need dates for the distilling spirits. Hold on a minute. We haven't even readied plots for the planting. It'll take a lot of time and hands we don't even have. Perhaps we can make an arrangement. I'm certain the people of Alagiri wouldn't be more than willing in exchange for a small share of the resulting produce. I accompany you home to better assess your situation. Why, of course. We can use all the help we can get. First the seeds, and now this. You're a miracle worker. If there ever was one. Won't be forgetting what you've done for us. You did not need to worry, Glide. I will see to it no harm comes to her. Till next time. Still amazes me how you make good of even the most dire circumstances. There's no doubt Rauger smiles upon you. It will take a lot of work to be sure, but in a few years' time, traders from all over will be talking famous brew from Alagiri and Coldheart. You better get going. We'll need to be ready when Bot returns. Take care, Glide. I'm surprised they want me to go back. Do I need this? I'm surprised they didn't have me turn in the quest over there. Wow, here's one. Only one more left. It's probably over here. No. What? Who got you? Kaboo. I don't like that the elites are just giant models of the normals. For the most part, maybe like 1 or 2 color differences. Like, can't really just give us a new model? That's whatever, I don't really care. Just nitpicking. It's not like I ever fight them. Let me try, let me see. Never went up here. Well, no, I have. That's... Level 61. Coming for the king. I remember I got one over there. Well, I think I did come over here before too. Come on. I thought that was a mount. One left, like always. My only guess is over here. But I'm pretty sure I got one over here before. Brighton's curl. What are the other curls? I got one when I first came here. I don't know where it is. Probably gonna have to look this up. Finding the last ether is never worth it. It could be literally anywhere. Okay, here we go. What the hell? That's so random, man. Whatever. I don't even know what's faster. Only this. Oh, that's the tower. There's the cannon. Beautiful, aren't they? They're rare, precious. She was. Thank you. I'll mention you in your prayers. Pray, Brennan. Whoa, whoa, what's going on here? The arms of a badly mauled man. The man lies dead, the victim of an attack by some wild creature. Who could have done this? What is this? Oh yeah. On top of the world. Gotta be able to stand on these. Like, what's why can't I stand on this? There's no reason for that. Run it again. Where'd you find him? I'm a mind to give that reckless bugger a good... He's dead. He's dead, gosh damn it, and him Ralger in particular. My mates went to his temple to atone, but that's taking it a bit bloody far. Knowing our countrymen were out here fighting and dying for our freedom, while we shuffled along the like pack beasts for the Empire, it wears down my soul. My friend heard how the fist of Ralger disciples perform hard labor at the temple. They expunged their sins. He got into his head to do the same. It's not like I was happy with the lot either. We were born under imperial rule. We did things their way, or you died. Not giving up, I'll bear the guilt and the glares of my countrymen. Live a life full of for the both of us. Thank you for letting me know of his fate. Complete. Wait, what? Big. Do you require assistance? Prepare the bed. Alizé is coming. Stat. Very well, you'll make you ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? There, all crisp and freshly laundered. We're here. Is everything in order? You're right. We're bringing her in. Oh, look at her. Honestly, Alpha, you needn't have gone to all this trouble. Can I say, seemed a good way to discourage you from off to battle when the back was turned. Listen to Orella, please. Need for your rest. I know. News of Krile. She'll be cross if you make her wait too long, as will I. A chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her sister, and I'll fight twice as hard for both of us. They're good together when they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. Papa Limo. Glad I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? Want to be a moment? Okay. Find Krile, bring her home. Oh, I need her to tell you to stay in bed. I've been very with the land. Only I hadn't been so reckless. True. Is this where the gear is? I mean, there seems to be more out here. This is the last quest I'm doing. Please. Please. Oh. Oh. I'm taking it back.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Did her voice change too?
Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could. Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just... if this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
It's not quite your style. What? It suits you. What are these options? Say nothing? Say it's not your style?
It's nice of you to say
good.
so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice.
We match. Wanna make a note of that?
Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle.
Yeah?
There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
Oh, so now we're getting into the cinematic. If it's a dungeon, then maybe I'll do that to finish it. Or maybe not. Wait, how do we get up here? I know we're not up here. Is she using a dagger? You're supposed to use fists. Wait, what? No, you can't use that. Look at that. That's deadly. Oh, this is supposed to be the cinematic then. The cinematic, it's us. Yeah, I get it. Can we actually do the fighting though? Can we not leave it to a cutscene? You gotta let you gotta remember it's a video game. These kind of senses. Like we, the player, we're supposed to fight her up there. Because it's a video game. But it's Square Enix and they like to do cutscenes. Did I dive in here? Maybe you got a little carried away, but you have to admit that was fun. Thank you, Glide. You're the best kind of friend. The best kind of friend. The kind that's not afraid to knock some sense into you. Cheek to cheek. What is this achievement? Whatever. But yes, that's it for now. Wait, what? Now there's more quests popping up. Okay. I'm out of here. Be back tomorrow. Question mark?